Here, I just want to tell you something. Okay, remember here we just finished the second test, am I correct? And then I think within a couple of weeks that we are going to move on to the third test, the fourth test, and then the final, so on and so forth here. But apparently here on the second test here, there is a small incident that I would like to tell the story. And then again here, well, I'm not going to give you the name of the student because I am honoring the student privacy. But I just want to tell you, because I would like everybody to learn a lesson from this incident. Okay. I'm talking about the second part of the test. Remember, the first part is about standardized multiple choice answer, but the second part is about that you need to write down the solution on a piece of paper and upload it. Am I correct? Yes or no? Right. Okay. Now, there is nothing wrong to the first part here, but the second part here, I noticed something very unusual happened to two students. Remember here on the second part, there is a problem that look like this. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, secant here, and then sine inverse, and then minus 3/5, so on and so forth here, and then I need to find out what is the result. Am I correct? Yes. Okay, and then well, I am making comparison between one student to another here. The result here, I notice there is two students using solving the problem in exactly the same. They are both using a logic that honestly I have been teaching pre-calculus for almost 10 years. I never seen it. The logic is so unique, I don't know. Okay. And in fact, I'm so curious about that logic here. I make a copy and send it to my friend, and then let's see what happened. And he said, well, to be honest with you, this method here, this logic is so unusual. I never seen it ever. Okay, so it's very unique. Okay, so the first student used the same logic, and the second student also using the same logic. Did you see it? Not only that, if I count the step here, so the first student complete the problem in 9 steps, and the second student also in 9 steps. And the first student got this result, and the second student also got the same result. And the first student here got mistake, a careless mistake in one of the steps. And the second student also showing the same careless mistake. The first student finished the test at about 1 at the last day of the test at about 1 a.m. in the morning. And the second student about 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that look like the second student is copying from the first student because they are actually exactly the same, not only in terms of logic, but in terms of mistake and also in terms of the step, so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. So in that case here, so my conclusion, I already consult with my supervisor and I also consult with my friends also, and they also agree that actually the logic is, well, and we never seen it before. So because of that here, I decided to invalidate the second part problem here. So the first student got 0 and the second student also got 0. Okay. So the question is that, do I like doing this to you? The answer is no. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I prefer that this incident never happened. I don't like it. I prefer I have a good term forever with you, each of you. I prefer that all of you succeed in my class. I don't like it. I pray, I ready today, I have to do it to one of you or two of you. Okay, so make no mistake, I do not enjoy penalizing you. Yes or not? Okay, now, the reason I tell you this story is that I would like you to learn 2 lessons from this simple incident. The first one is that please do not copy your solution from your friend. Okay. So if you copy it from your friend, remember that you are putting yourself at risk. Please don't. Okay. It's better off that if you do not understand, if you don't know how to do it, just better off just go ahead, make it 0 for that particular problem only, rather than that you get caught and then you got all the second part 0. So that is the risk, please. Okay. So remember here, that is the first takeaway, the first conclusion, the first lesson that I would like you to learn is that please do not engage in any dishonesty. But okay, please, because there is always a risk. Of course, if you're able to copy the solution from an A student or B student here, of course, that you can be sure that your solution is correct, and then of course that you can get it with making get a full score for that particular problem. But generally, my experience is that A student don't want to do that for you. Okay, so if you get something from your friend or whatever here, you don't know if this solution is correct or not. Okay, so that the risk, please do not take unnecessary risk. Just be honest to yourself, to your friend, to your professor. Just be honest to everybody, please. Is that or not? So that is the first lesson. I just want to make sure you understand. If you copy from your friend or whatever here, there is a risk. The risk is greater than the benefit. Please do not take it. Make sense? So that is the first lesson that I would like you to learn. Okay, what is the second lesson? The second lesson is that when you are doing mathematics here, that the method is not unlike that you are a doctor. Okay. So let's say I'm a doctor, and then you are a patient coming to me, saying that complaining about your getting sick or whatever here. Okay, so under the state law, okay, so I cannot give you any medicine, medication here. Okay, I can give you only medication here, which is approved by the FDA, which is approved by the government, Federal Drug Administration. That's it. Okay. So do you think that it is acceptable if you see me because you are sick, and then I said, well, I got my own medication, I just grow it from in my backyard here. So this is an herbal concoction. Go ahead, take it. Do you think it's legal? The answer is no, not at all. And in fact, the FDA is so strict. So let's say that if medication A is good only for, let's say, headache here, and then do you think it's possible for me to say, well, so I find out that this medication is good for me whenever I get cancer, I'm going to give it to you. It's not also illegal, right? So I'm not talking about the final answer. I'm talking about the method. Okay. So next time, whenever you are doing mathematics here, make sure that you solve only the problem according to the textbook. Okay. Do not invent your own theorem or whatever and do it your own way. No, it's not acceptable. Again, the same thing is that your situation is not unlike a lawyer. So let's say if you argue a case for your client in front of a judge here, you cannot say, well, according to the law of my mother or whatever here, my grandmother here, so this, so I can apply the law that I got from my mother, so on and so forth here to this case, to my client. So no, it's not possible. Okay, so you have to use only the law, the theorem, whatever here, from the one that is in the textbook. Okay. So it's not about, well, somebody may argue that, well, I use my own theory and I get the same result. No. It's not about the final result. It's about the process. Okay. So use only the process that is approved by the textbook. Okay. Remember here, in this class, I never cover a theory or whatever that is not approved by the textbook, because the textbook is my Bible. If I am teaching you something that is so different from the textbook, I was wrong. Is that not? Okay. So make sure you understand. The first takeaway is that please do not copy from your friend. I'm talking about the second part, because there is always a risk. The risk is too much. It's much greater than the benefit. Because if you just let go of a problem, you got only 0 from that particular problem. You lose only 10 score. But if you copy from your friend and then you get caught, well, you got all of them become 0. That is the first takeaway. Please do not. Okay, be honest to yourself. Be honest to your friend, because it's not fair to your friend. Okay, be honest to your professor. Be honest to your parent. Be honest to everybody. That is the first one. And the second one is that, well, the second one is that is a lesson that you need to learn. You need to hold on to you, not only for this class, but also for the next class. Do not, okay, I discourage you strongly to use only the method we discussed in the class, because those are the one that's already proven, approved by the textbook. Remember, the textbook is my Bible, your Bible. Yes, please do not. Okay. Okay. So keep in mind here, I'm not talking about trying to restrict, to limit your imagination or creativity. Okay. Because within the confine of those methods that is approved by the textbook, you're still able to create. You're still able to show off your brilliance. Okay, understand? Okay. So again, the last one is that, do I enjoy doing it to your friend, one of your friends? The answer is no, not at all. Do you think that the students can be hopeless? No. I still wish him success. Okay. Remember here, whatever grade he got here, those students got here, it can be replaced by the final exam. If the final exam, the score at the final exam is higher, it can be replaced. Okay, understand or not? Okay, so those are the 2 or maybe 3 lessons here you need to learn. Please be honest with yourself, and also solve a problem, regardless of whether that you got the same solution here. Use only the one that is approved by the textbook. Okay, because I'm not supposed to teach you anything outside of the textbook. Okay. Thank you. See you again Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow is election day. Anybody's voting? Anybody's 18? Not yet. Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much. See you again on Wednesday. Okay, bye-bye. Rosalind, are you okay, Rosalind?